minute!
Will it work?
Play that game.
When I first saw the GTA 6 trailer, my brain just short-circuited. It looked insane, like there is no way this is real gameplay, right? I was convinced Rockstar pulled a fast one on us, showed us some pre-rendered cinematic just to flex their budget and then later slap us with some actual gameplay footage. But no, Rockstar in their usual stone cold fashion went on Twitter and said, no, this is all in-game cutscenes and gameplay captured on a goddamn PS5. No, not even a PS5 Pro. Maybe, but okay. Just the base PS5. And that changes everything. Especially if you're someone like me. Someone who saw the trailer and felt your jaw hit the floor and immediately went like, oh no, my PC is gonna catch on fire, isn't it? Because yeah, at first I was genuinely worried and panicking, like I figured with graphics that good this game would require a 4090 at minimum just to touch 60 FPS. I was already preparing to sell a kidney, maybe pawn off my soul to Nvidia, whatever it takes. I mean the reflections, the crowd density and the weather system, it all looked way too good to be real-time gameplay. But Rockstar's confirmation gave me and probably a lot of you some peace of mind. If the game looks that good and runs on a base PS5, then you don't need to be running a military grade GPU to play it. So let's break it down. What does this mean for PC players? And more specifically, should you be worried about your system handling GTA 6 when it eventually drops? First off, let's talk about the PS5. The standard PS5, not the Pro, has a custom GPU roughly equivalent to an AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT with 16GB of unified GDDR6 memory and a CPU that performs similarly to a Ryzen 7 3700X. That's not cutting edge by today's standards. In fact, there are mid-range PC builds from past couple of years that already beat that. So if you're rocking something like an RTX 3060 Ti, an RX 6700 XT, or even a RTX 4070 Super, you're already ahead of the PS5 in terms of raw GPU performance. Pair that with a decent CPU like a Ryzen 5 5600X or an Intel 12400, and you're in probably very comfortable territory. You're not just hitting parity with the PS5 anymore, you're surpassing it. And since the PS5 version is confirmed to target 30 FPS, yes, Rockstar is capping it at 30, which well makes sense given how much they are squeezing out of the hardware. Any decent PC that matches or outperforms that hardware should easily be able to hit 60 FPS with better overall stability, especially with a bit of optimization. Rockstar games have always been memory hungry. Red Dead Redemption 2 can chew through RAM like it's candy, so 16GB is the safe baseline, but 32GB is ideal, especially if you are running other programs in the background or want to future-proof your system. But then again, if you're already gaming in 2024, there's a good chance you already have 16GB or more. Let's talk SSDs. GTA 6 is likely going to demand an SSD's level speeds for streaming assets just like Red Dead Redemption 2 and even GTA 5 with mods, so if you're still gaming off a mechanical hard drive, yeah, that might be the one upgrade you should consider. Even a cheap NVMe SSD will go a long way in ensuring a smooth loading times and asset streaming. Now, the big question, will GTA 6 come to PC? And the short answer to that, no. Rockstar hasn't officially announced a PC release date. And based on their pattern with GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, the PC version will probably arrive at least a year later or well maybe longer unfortunately, which which sucks because PC players like me will have to dodge spoilers for a year straight, like the Dark Souls boss fight. It's annoying, but we've done it before, and hey, the payoff is usually worth it. Rockstar tends to improve the visuals and allow for more support with the PC release. So even if we have to wait, we'll likely get the definitive version of the game. But here's what I love about this situation. Because Rockstar is building this game from the ground up with the PS5 hardware in mind, it's safe to assume that the game will be extremely optimized. They're not just trying to make it run on a dozen console variations like the last gen. This is built for the PS5, Xbox Series S and X. That means when it finally hits PC, Rockstar will probably carry over that optimization to PC as well. We're not looking at some bloated lazy port. Hopefully, this isn't an Arkham Knight all over again. But even if Rockstar adds a ton of PC specific enhancements, better textures, ray tracing, ultra wide sports, modding tools, you still don't need to match those enhancements to enjoy the game. You only need to match the baseline PS5 experience. And for that, your hardware requirements are honestly not that terrifying. To sum it up, if your PC build matches or outperforms the PS5, and I'm talking about the base PS5 here, not the Pro version, then you're absolutely fine when GTA 5 hits PC. You'll probably get better performance, better load times, and maybe even higher graphic settings depending on your specs. There is no need to panic, no need to spend thousands upgrading your setup. You're not going to need a 4090 just to experience the game. Unless you want everything cranked to ultra at 4K with ray tracing, then yeah, go wild. But for most people, a mid-ranged PC from the past 2 years will comfortably run GTA 6 when it arrives. Rockstar's new trailer gave us a reason to dream big, but their tweet gave us a reason to relax. So until the PC release drops, enjoy the hype, watch out for more spoilers, and with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, it's time for a goodbye.